Throw your motherfucking hands. Get 'em high.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the 1 a.m. Pod. I'm Rashad Milligan, joined here by RB Mo and Jelani. RB Mo is his first pod, fresh off of the release of In Between Time, man. How you feeling, RB Mo? First things first, man. Congratulations on the new release.
Appreciate it, man. I'm feeling good, man. Glad to excuse me. Glad to have some music back out there, man. Been getting positive reception from it. And we just gonna keep going up, bro. We're gonna let this ride for a little bit. Then we're gonna drop some more. We dropping all year.
Jelani, how you feeling? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was just saluting my boy on his new project.
Yes, sir. Man, okay, so I titled this this week, KevOnStage accidentally became important at work. And I titled it that because like KevOnStage is like telling people what he's been telling people his entire career, which is just like he grew up in the church and he grew up just kind of in church culture. So that's all he knew, and that's like his entire background. So, anyways, there's this big viral thing going around of Kev saying, I'm going to the Jeezy concert tonight and I never listened to a Jeezy album. Everybody's like, how is that possible to never listen to a Jeezy album? He's like, bro, I grew up in the church. Like he said, like that's all we were kind of like listening to, was just church stuff, man. I never listened to, some Jeezy stuff. Like I never heard, Trap Motivation, anything like that. So I wanted to kind of like ask you guys like kind of your reaction to hearing that. Like, what's your reaction to, I guess, everybody else's reaction?
I think people got. What you finna say, bro?
No, go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say like I think people gotta stop. People gotta stop thinking that the artists that they listen to are artists that everybody listens to. Like, there's only a few like Michael Jacksons or people like that where like everybody knows their songs. Like, no, I'm pretty sure he knows the big Jesus songs like Put On or Locked Up, not Locked Up, but Soul Survivor, stuff like that. Like he probably knows those songs, but realistically, there's a lot of hip hop legends that if you ask the average person, like if I ask y'all right now, have you ever listened to like a full Too Short album? Like front to back, you know what I'm saying? But we could all name Too Short songs, but you might not have just sat down and listened to his albums. So yeah, I'm not. I feel like people. A lot of that stuff is. I hate using this word, but a lot of that stuff I do think is performative. When people are like, "Yo, you've never listened to a Jeezy," like I'm not expecting. I think he's from Tacoma, Washington. I think. Like I'm not expecting this guy from Tacoma, Washington that grew up in the church to necessarily be listening to Trap or Die mixtape,
No, fact. The thing that got me was how he promoted it. Cause I follow KevOnStage, and I saw the first video is like going to a Jeezy concert without ever having listened to an entire Jeezy album, and Kev is great at content, so he knew that we're going to get reaction. And then him posting the video of him actually there with the same caption of at a Jeezy concert without actually listening to an entire Jeezy album. And honestly, I think I understand where if you're not from a certain area or, like I understand for his age, most people's age had probably listened to at least Trap Motivation, But as you said, like in Tacoma, Washington, it's like I'm not too surprised that he ain't listened to the entire Jeezy album. But of course he knows Jeezy songs, and that's why it was really kind of rage baity the way he did it. Cause when they were sitting there listening to the music, it's not like he didn't know the music. He know the music that everybody else know. Like most of the people who's mad know the deep cuts, the Jeezy album anyway. Like you may have listened to it from top to bottom, but like let's be real, you probably don't know the deep stuff, the deep cuts that I guess y'all expecting, So, but he clearly knows his music. Like they ain't going to the concert just to be there, you know?
Yeah, no, man. My bad, Jelani, if you was about to say something.
No, I was gonna ask, like, did he explain how he ended up in that situation? Like, did somebody buy the tickets for him or something like that?
Nah, I mean, it was his birthday weekend, so they Jeezy's people, or you know what I'm saying, they might have invited him out. It was like black
I
tie
mean,
event, Jeezy concert, and it was birthday weekend. Go ahead, Mo.
it's the beginning of Jeezy's Las Vegas residency.
I mean, but like, if you're not a Jeezy fan, like, why would you be like, ooh?
But that's the thing, he is a Jeezy fan. They know all the. That's why I say if you watch the clips, he knows the music.
Yeah. He knows the big songs.
Yeah, but that's why I say it was rage baity how he did it, because it's like without ever listened to a whole Jeezy album.
Right.
So it's not like, you know, it makes people think like not no Jeezy or blah blah blah. How you don't listen to Jeezy? And it's like, you know, a lot of people ain't really just that tapped in, you know, to listen to a whole Jeezy album. And that's why I say most people, he clearly knows all the big songs. So for him to enjoy the show like any other normal person, you know, as I said, do he know track 9 on TM 103? Probably not. But most of the people who probably are mad at him don't know it either, you know?
Yeah, I mean, oh, my bad, Mo. If you were still talking, I couldn't tell.
Oh no, I'm done.
I was just gonna say, like, beyond that, how many people just know full albums? Period. Like, it's like, let's have a real discussion here, because it's like some people just kind of go their entire lives just listening to the radio, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with just listening to singles and hits. Like, there's not, like, I feel like that is a normal way to live. I think even to listen to full albums just in general is like another level of dedication to listening to music. So I mean, you can't listen to everybody's albums, bro. Like, you can't listen to like, I can't listen to all of Led Zeppelin's albums, all of, what was the group 80, you know what I'm saying? ADDC,
ACDC.
ACDC. Yeah. I can't listen to all their albums. Like, can't listen to all the Pink Floyd albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do all that to have the music knowledge, history, and everything of being like, no, Michael Jackson actually didn't have the greatest 3-run album run in history. Like, and it wasn't Stevie Wonder either. It was this random white dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't listen to everybody's albums, bro, just because people said it was a classic or this or that. Like, I remember when D'Angelo died, and I was at a work like mixer or whatever. It wasn't even work mixer. It was a goodbye party for one of our coworkers. And at the bar, a few of our coworkers were up there. He was like, "Yeah, man, like, I was at this festival, and all the people knew were just Brown Sugar and How Does It Feel on Tidal." And I was just like, bruh, like, that's like, you expect people to know the whole, you know what I mean? Like, you expect random white people at this music festival to know the whole Voodoo album, to know, like, that's, I don't know, bruh. And he was like, he was naming other acts, right? And he was just naming their biggest hits. They're like, yeah, it's like going to a so-and-so show and you only know this song. Like, yeah, that's the reality for most people, bruh. Like, I don't know why that is such a thing of, like, you need to know everybody's discography to see them live.
No, facts. And realization of most people that go to concerts. Like, people go to the concert because they like a song or two, you know? They're waiting to hear that one particular song, and then once that one song is performed, and especially a festival, oh yeah, where I'm definitely gonna lock in so I can see the person perform this one song and you could tell, like, the whole crowd just be sitting there chilling. Then they play that one song, it's like, oh my god, but it was the moment they came for. So yeah, I think people overemphasize, listening to full albums, for every artist,
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, there's like, I'm just like name a random rapper. Like, I've never listened to a full, like, Method Man album front to back, but I know enough between like Method Man's solo career and Wu-Tang and like songs he did with Redman. Like if I went to a concert for Method Man, I would know enough songs to enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, Jeezy, especially Jeezy was like Jeezy never, he might not have sold as many records as 50 Cent or whoever in the 2000s, but he was big enough that Jeezy songs like without ever having to listen to an album. Enough that if you're a black person that listened to the radio in the 2000s, you could go to a Jeezy concert and enjoy yourself.
Oh, facts for
No,
sure,
that-
for sure. What was I gonna say? Like what Mo was saying with the festivals. Oh, this is one thing that did make me mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was 2018, 2019. This is America tour from Childish Gambino. And it was a weird tour because he was like bigger than he was before. So he was doing arenas at this point, but he didn't have any new music. Like, this is when he, kind of does those things where he goes off the internet for 5 years at a time and between albums. So he had no new music. It was just This Is America from a year ago. And he had the Summer 2-pack. But that's 3 songs. And somehow he found a way to do a whole new set off of those like 3 new songs. But anyways, the people in front of me were like an older couple. It was like I think a white man and a black lady. And they just set the entire concert, bro. The last song. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. They stood up. I said, "Ain't no way, bro." I was literally like, I was about to throw a fit right there. I said, because the tickets we paid, because we was lower bowl standing there, it was probably like $130 or something like that. I said, "Ain't no way y'all paid over $300 just to hear Redbone live," and they did. And I was like, well, free will, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be.
Yeah, see, if it's an artist I only know one song and it's like a major like that, like a major hit song like that, I don't even really understand the logic of paying, because at that point I gotta at least know 4 or 5 songs for it to make sense.
You ain't listen to Awaken My Love once you was like, I like Redbone. You ain't listen. Let me listen to the rest of the album.
Or after you bought the tickets, like you ain't really think to, what I'm saying, like I'm gonna do my homework a little bit before I go to this show.
Bro, I went to when I went to the Destroy Lonely concert, I only knew No Stylist.
Did you enjoy the show?
Great show.
Oh, hey, see, some people they such great performers that they can pull that off.
I went to Sake show. Knew 0 Sake songs. Great concert. Because Afro beats is just boom, like dancing music. So I was just dancing. I didn't know what he was saying. The whole crowd was singing. I was just dancing and looking at everybody singing.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit or miss, because if it's not a great performer and it's just songs that you don't know, it's not going. You're just gonna feel like you're wasting your time. Basically, it's like the opener, basically, like the opener to the concert. Like if they don't bring it and you don't know them songs, it's painful.
You got it as an opener to win over the crowd. You got to do crowd participation. You got to have an easy song to where you be like, when I say cat, you say dog, and then like you build it up in the hook and you say cats. Like it's got to be something like that. It's got to be like everybody 1 hand up, everybody 2 hands up. You got to do something like that to get the people into it, and then you can't do no introspective stuff. It's got to be all turn, all bass. Like it can't be no, what I'm saying, where your reflective records. It can't be none of that. It got to be all turn stuff. Yeah, but shouts out to all the openers out there. Sincere, another great show. I did like Asake a little better, but Sincere did do a good show as well. And
you talking about the dancehall artist?
Yeah,
Yeah, she wouldn't have to do no music for me to.
I was about to say sometimes I was just like, oh yeah, she looked good.
She could perform.
Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen her drink that cactus water?
I did see that clip.
What is it? Is it like
no further comment?
Does like the water come out like slowly from the thing or something?
Just look it up.
something like that. You're not far.
Because I think I've seen it, but like I know I can't put it on a big screen. Let me see. Shouldn't see it.
I mean, it's not. It ain't nothing that's gonna get you banned or nothing like that. It's just if you got a vivid imagination.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I've seen this clip. Yeah, okay, all right.
It is kind of sick though that like
that it went so viral.
Yeah, that everybody's.
It's like the Maya clip, bro. The Maya clip.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a crazy one too. It's really innocent when you think about it, but you know how the internet works.
The internet.
I didn't see the Maya clip.
Oh yeah, we definitely can't show that one. But
it ain't.
Yeah. I mean, you can technically show it. It's just like it's just crazy, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. Every single one of the 1 a.m. pods get yellow mark, bro. It's nothing 1 a.m. that's just green. It's all yellow mark.
But why is that? We don't even be saying nothing.
Right. Yeah, y'all at least say something once an episode, like 50 minutes in, y'all be like, and you might say the K word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you really got to be on your utmost
for sure.
Best behavior on here.
For sure. Who am I looking up? Maya. Let me see. What would it be though? Would it be like Maya clip? Like what would I look up?
I forget exactly what she was doing. She was like doing like bacon, something like that.
Nah, she was I'm talking about the one where she had the little squirt bottle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She was doing an interview, and then she was like,
but I'm saying what was, I don't even remember what it was.
I don't know what to look up for.
I don't know what it was.
Maya
it's a crazy Google search.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, and that could be extremely so and so. All right. If I can't find it, I can't find it. But yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Maya GIF. This might be it. But yeah, in the meantime, I was at the I found it. I found it through GIF. All right, here it is, Mark. Well, there it goes.
It's crazy where people's minds go.
Yeah, man. So it was I was at the DDG show. Mo already knows about it and stuff like that. Jelani, I don't know if you knew about the DDG show this past week. And so I flew in to Atlanta because he wasn't coming to down here. So I flew in, everything, bro. And at the end of the show, he goes, "Meet me at the merch booth." So I'm like, okay, I'm on a drop. That's like my goal at every concert now, to at least get a drop. If I can't get an interview, I'm gonna get a drop with the artist. So then I could upload it, use it from a drop you can use for more than one video. And all those videos, ad money can slowly kind of come back to make up for all my expenses that I had to come out to this concert. So that's how I think now, going to concerts on a business tip. So I get into the line, but it's 2 lines. It's a line to get the merch, and it's a line to, once you have the merch, to meet him. So them shirts, $30. It was $25. $25 was the cheapest one. I got a $25 shirt, but then they asked for a tip. So I'm like, what service did you provide to me? You handed me a t-shirt. I did it anyway, since the lady looking. I did the lowest amount, 10%. So it was darn near $30. I stand in line. As soon as I stand in the second line, 5 minutes. Y'all got 5 minutes. I said, or what? Like, we already paid. Like, what you mean? Like, it's at least got to be, if you're not in the merch line, you got to leave. Y'all heard that before at concerts, right? If you're not in the merch line, you got to leave. So I'm expecting to hear that. No, they talking about 5 minutes for everybody. I said, ain't no way they doing that. I pay my money. Bruh, tell me why. I'm right there. I'm the second person now in line. He taking selfies and talking to some girlfriends. And they say, y'all gotta leave. Y'all gotta leave. And then security come up to the front of the line. And they try to make me the example. So here they go pushing me out. I said, bro, I paid my money already. DDG look up. He said, throw the shirt. I said, DDG, you remember me? I interviewed you before. He said, throw it. So I threw the shirt. He's signing it, but they still pushing me out. I really want this drop. Like, the autograph is cool. A selfie would be cool. but I want the drop. I want the business more than anything else. I'm a 31-year-old grown man. I pay bills. So I try to get it. They continue to push me out. It get to the point where I start yelling. I wake up the next day and they ain't got me clipped, bro. So I was looking back at it like, dang, was I acting like an entitled fan? And I was like, no, because I paid $30 for it. Like that was the exchange. It's like pay for the merch, meet DDG. Like that was the exchange. That was the business exchange. So I was like, I wasn't acting entitled, but I definitely see how DDG and his team or whatever, whoever might have misinterpreted what was actually going on there. And just like, oh, this is a crazy fan yelling for DDG. Woo, woo.
It didn't get physical, did it?
They were pushing me out and I was yelling really loud. So it got to that, to where people were looking and extra security was like, all right, we might need to step in type deal. But it didn't go too crazy.
Yeah, I was just concerned. I'm happy that I mean to yawn on the mic, like I don't like doing that. But yeah, I be seeing like a lot of security be kind of extra a little bit. Like they kind of take their jobs. I mean, you gotta take your job seriously, but you got the ones that take their job like overly serious. So I'm just happy that you ain't run into like no security that was trying to, make an example or like, make an extra impression that night.
That's exactly what they were trying to do. That's why I like started yelling, because they was trying to, you know what I'm saying, make me the example, whatever. Woo, woo.
And it was nice. Hey, remember I interviewed you, bro? He signed my thing. Whoa, signing it right now, bro. I'm not. I am. My little signature hold weight, boy. That little DDG hold weight. All right.
We gotta be careful though, because I know he don't like when people get clipping stuff or whatever.
Yeah, so that's what happened. That's what happened, bro.
Oh, they literally. I thought you clipped it yourself. Like one of the pages.
They clipped me. Like I woke up and I saw myself on Twitter. I was like, oh, they done clipped me.
I thought you were saying like you went back and watched the stream and saw the clip.
No, I seen this on Twitter, just scrolling my timeline. I said, oh no.
At least it didn't go like super viral.
That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, thank goodness, bro. It was other clips from the night that went more viral. I was like, bro, I was saved by the bell. Because then I had to deal with work and all that. Oh, man. So I'm glad it didn't go super viral.
Yeah, I think if they had like your face and stuff, they had a different view. It would have got bad, but since it's just like yelling in the background, So thank goodness.
And the clips seem crazy because it's like, I'm saying he's signing it right now, and they say okay, and then I start yelling, and then people are like, why is he yelling when they're saying okay? They were still pushing me. So it was like, if I would have been quiet and complied and just went to the exit quietly, you think DDG would have like found me outside and been like, hey bro, here go your signed shirt. Come on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it was like, I literally had to do that to at least get the very least get my shirt back. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, without context, it looks worse than what it is, but it's not. Once you explain the situation, then yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Because like it was people like, of course, by the exits and stuff, like a meet and greet ain't never been that serious. It ain't never been that serious. And it's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Please shut up. Mind your business. And it's like, it looks bad because like I'm older, right? But it was legit business stuff that was irking me. And I feel like I really wish that I could like explain this to DDG, like the entire situation, and just kind of like, so I could close the chapter mentally and move on. But it's whatever. I think it's just gonna be misconstrued forever.
I mean, you know, I doubt he's gonna think much about it.
Yeah, has anybody like contacted you about it or something like that? Are you muted, bro?
I said no, because he kept going with tour, so it's over with for him. Like he not thinking about it no more. I just want, for my sake, when he sees me again, I want to be, oh, this a crazy fan from Atlanta. Like, no, bro. Like, I can't be painted like that, bro.
Nah, I think you good, bro.
Well, I seen him again outside, and he left as soon as I asked for some. So,
Well, hold on. Were you by yourself?
nah, it was still a group of fans outside, and then so they was like, all right, just calm down. Everybody gonna get their time with him. Just don't run, don't rush. So we all calm, especially me. I'm playing it cool. I get up there. He said he's lying. Nah, Lame Shakute impactful. He really ain't never heard of Jeezy album, which is fine. It's fine. Everybody live a different life. What I said, yo, DDG, can you say, hey, can I get a drop, bro? Can you say, hey, this is DDG. What's up, Rashad? He just went like this to my camera, and he was like, oh, and then he like kind of signaled for him to drive off. I was like, that was whack, bro. That was whack. That was whack. That's why I started to feel the way, like, okay, like you made a decision that time to like not do it. And that's where I, started all the overthinking came from. Of just like, all right, what's going on here? But you know what I'm saying? If it's gotta be forget them and they the ops now, it's forget them, they the ops.
Nah, I don't think you should make him an op. You know what I'm saying? He probably just, I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to do it for free or something like that.
Bro, he did a 5-minute interview right before then. It was like a dude with a light and a camera and a microphone with a flag, and he like did the interview right there. He said, da 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 da. 5 minutes, bro, and he can't give me no 5-second drop. Crazy. But it is what it is. And that's what I say about the entertainment industry, bro. It's like people treat you based off of like literally like your attention, your clout. They don't treat you like a human because you're a human.
True.
So DDG is the ops now?
Low key, for sure. Because it's like, I'm supporting you. You seeing how hard I'm going to support you, bro. And then he did my man's wrong. That's a whole nother story. He did my man's wrong earlier that night. This is a whole nother element of the story I'm not telling that I'm leaving it up to them to tell the story. So it's like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Low key.
What
It's the what you call, bro. It's the one-way thing, dog. Like, how I'm giving you all this support and you can't even give me a 5-second drop.
what Drake said about Steve Lacy? He's his fragile op.
Yeah, there it is.
He's a fragile op.
Speaking of, man, it's a 2-year anniversary of the greatest night in hip hop history.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was like an afternoon. I just feel like I remember I took a nap that afternoon, and I woke up at like midnight, and everything. It was like all hell had broken loose. Like by that point, Family Matters and Meet the Grams that came out by that point, and then earlier that day, obviously, 616 in LA came out. Yeah, still, I mean, it don't feel like it's 2 years because it's like the discussions are still happening, the debates, the Drake versus Kendrick conversations is still a part of everyday discourse on Twitter. So I don't think it's going away no time soon. I still think three years from now, people are still gonna be having these same debates, especially depending on what happens on this Iceman album, like what he talks about, because he's definitely gonna have at least one Kendrick diss song on there.
I don't think it's gonna be a full diss song. I think he's gonna probably address things. But I don't think he's gonna go like a full like this song route.
It might not be a full song like Family Matters or something like that, but I think he'll have at least one verse that's like pretty direct.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I feel like he's gonna probably do it how he did it with what's that one song?
He said
Give Me a Hug.
29-year-olds twerking with a dictionary.
Yeah. In Area 29, twerking with a dictionary.
Oh, I thought he said 29-year-olds twerking with a dictionary.
Nah, yeah, he said Area 29. It's a club in Houston.
I miss you. I'm looking at you, baby. I miss you.
I mean,
This is crazy, bro, because it's like you got to think about how big of a deal JPEG Mafia versus Earl Sweatshirt was this week, just because like you rarely see Earl, especially nowadays, like kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of fight back at folks, like acknowledge stuff. So the fact that he jabbed back was like, oh, and those are just Instagram comments. These were the two biggest stars in all of rap music. Not subliminally through months at a time albums, full out. Drake, I don't like you. Kendrick, I think you are a bleep. Crazy, 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 crazy. Never be done again. To that level.
Yeah. You know, I think it was definitely like a crazy moment, you know. And personally, like as I said, like I just think it got too salacious. You know, I think on like both ends. I just personally by the end of Sunday, by the time like of course like not like us when that dropped, I was like, okay, this is hard. But yeah, with like the Meet the Grams and all that stuff, I was just like, this is too much. Like on both ends. Like I feel like both of them are just doing a lot now. That's how I personally felt, you know. Better apart or together for music. I mean, I think they will probably be better together, honestly. I don't think
Music is better apart. When Drake and Kendrick is apart, music is better.
Why?
Two different styles. I think the competition for the top two guys of not acting like they're cool, I think is good for the sport and setting the tone for competition. Um, I can't see where you're coming from and saying it got too salacious. I think honestly, they kind of just they fell. What did they do? They ran out of stuff to say. So it's like when you run out of stuff to say, you just start kind of grabbing at stuff, and I think that's what kind of happened there. Which I'm glad. Like even after Drake responded to "Not Like Us," Kendrick just left it there, because it was like, what else can you guys say about each other? I heard about this. No, no. I heard about who was it? It was the Danny Brown podcast a few years ago, where they were talking about electric artists, and they mentioned Earl, but they didn't mention JPEG, and they said JPEG's been like sensitive ever since. I want to look at that. I want to see if I can find that clip because I haven't watched that clip myself. Danny Brown.
And then just to, as I said, I personally think it'll be better together because I think they do have different styles, but they both great artists that could bounce off of each other. I think music in general is better in a place just like music, science, any type of like place of creation is better when people come together to create the best product. And I get it where it's just like I think the competition can be I think the division where it's like now you got to feel like either you're a Drake fan or you're a Kendrick fan. Like I don't know, that's just pretty much like you're I don't know. I don't think that's really good for community. Like I think it separates a lot of people unnecessarily. And personally, I'm a person who don't I would rather I'm big on community. I think bring people together to where everybody can come together to create the best product possible. And then also just like spread love. I don't know, that's how I am personally. I'm big on spread love. Like I don't look to spread hate in any facet of my life. So I think that's why I feel like the whole situation where like I get it for the competition of like I feel like they could have had competition where it wasn't the way it went. It could have just been like, let's see who's really the best, and then we go back and forth. But it turned into a whole different thing, and I don't think that's good for music, you know. So that's how I personally feel. Because now I say this, it's like Democrats and Republicans now. You know, either you're a Drake fan or a Kendrick fan. You feel like I have to be on one side and not the other, and it takes away from people enjoying one side versus the other. And and everything has to draw back to each other when it can't be just the individual appreciation of each person's work. So that's why I personally think it's better together.
I just think it's not realistic. My bad, Jelani. It's just not realistic. Like in real life, everybody don't like everybody. Like it's cool. Go ahead,
I
Jelani.
mean, I think it's like I'm not saying everybody has to like everybody, but like don't have to hate each other. And like I think this like the way Kendrick came at it was like I hate you, and then people follow suit with that. Like they enjoyed that hate, and I don't think hate is healthy in this world. Like I say you don't have to rock with every person. That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't got to be the best of friends, but I don't think like creating a space of hate is healthy for the world at all.
Yeah, I mean, just from a hip hop standpoint, um, and especially like as somebody who was a teenager when Drake and Kendrick both came out, like when they were new artists, I enjoyed definitely. I enjoyed the back and forth. I think it was a lot of great music. Like it wasn't really no songs that came out besides the Hard Part Six. I wasn't really a big fan of, but like outside of that, on both sides, I enjoyed every song that came out. Like even the Taylor Made, people complained about it. I like that song. But I'm saying to say it definitely got weird after a certain point, and I do think they'll never say it publicly, but I do think if you sat both of them down and you told them ahead of time, like this is where the beef is going to go to, I don't know if they would have engaged in it the same way. But it's hard for me to put the most of the blame on that on Kendrick though, because technically, if we're being technical, Drake did bring family into it first. Like that was a line that he started with, and I don't know. We could sit here and say like, okay, if he didn't say that, it wouldn't have been this. We'll never know. Um, but it definitely got weird after a certain point. Like even you got like it got so weird to the point where there are accounts on Twitter um that are just known for like just for being stands of either like, okay, this is a Kendrick stand account or this is a Kendrick or this is a Drake stand account, and they just popped up during the beef. Like nobody had heard of them before. Um it's like,
Elon Musk fault too. That's Elon fault.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Because
I
that was
mean,
around the time that the blue check marks, pay for your blue check mark came into thing. And but now it's so much more difficult to see what is actual news because it used to be a verified reporter will have a verified check, but he turned it into verified as a social status. And it was really just a way for people to know like who's telling the truth. What's a real celebrity account and what's a real legitimate news organization. Now nobody has no idea because it all blends in with the parody and you can pay for it thing. Um, yeah, so I think the combination of Elon introducing like you can get paid off Twitter with the beef at the same time kind of created what we see now, which is just whack. So I agree with both of y'all on that. Like the I think the result of it, like of the fans, it was just like very cringe. Like even Trevor Noah at the 2026 Grammys 2 years later being like, don't beef with Kendrick Lamar, especially if you're a Canadian that's light skinned. It's like, bro, if you don't get somewhere with this 2024 joke, like it's like, bro, like, all right, we can move on. You know what I mean? Like this man Kendrick is here for the GNX album, and you still talking about the beef, which has nothing to do with the album. So I don't know. I do want to play this clip. I want to see this clip.
Yeah. Like, but when I first heard Earl, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, the fuck. Like, yeah, these motherfucking young niggas is coming. To me, well, we came up with the title was Scaring the Hoes. We actually came up with from that last Earl album.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because we was listening to that shit, and then Peggy, for some reason, he's like, man, he got tired of scaring the hoes. And it just clicked in my head, like, oh shit, that's the name of the album.
Bro, it's so funny too that like
Man. Peggy. Look, I already went on my Peggy rant. But I'm gonna just say the one line once again. My one line. Peggy, your legacy, the biggest thing, your biggest contribution to hip hop when it's all said and done will be being around Kanye West in a time where he was doing 2 albums with Ty Dolla $ign, High and Stuck on Nitrous, and making songs like Big Beautiful Woman Just Don't Fall Out the Sky, That is your legacy. That is the peak. That is the most that you will ever contribute to hip hop history. I just want you to know that. Earl Sweatshirt has been a connector for the 2010s, the mid 2010s, the late 2010s, the early 2020s, and now the mid 2020s. He's a legend in every sense of the word when it comes to this hip hop thing. And he reached the mainstream at the age of 16, and he spent the last 16 years, half of his life, reaching back in the underground and pulling up the underground with this platform. And not doing it in an exploitative way, but a genuine love way. Like, he is hip hop culture to the core. And that was my whole rant on that. Y'all go ahead.
You got beef with DDG and JPEG Mafia. It's gonna be hard to go outside.
Oh, facts.
I'm never really, I ain't even say in front like I listened to like any JPEG Mafia music. I heard one of the songs he did with Danny Brown, because I'm a Danny Brown fan. I heard one of the songs he did, like the single for that album they did together. It sounded cool from what I heard, but yeah, I've never actually sat down and listened to his music to have like a real opinion. I just know that people say about it is they say he raps over like some real interesting beats and things like that. So
yeah, I don't know much about him. I just know that one song he did where he sampled like an AI version of Turn on the Lights.
So, yeah, I ain't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he got this one song where he sampled like an AI version of Turn on the Lights. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I came across it on Instagram. So that's really all I really know about JPEG Mafia, to be honest. But yeah, so I get it, people feel like they are and they should be acknowledged with other artists, But I don't know, from what I've heard of JPEG Mafia, I don't really feel like him and Earl even make the same music. So that's why, for me, that was kind of odd. But as I said, I don't listen to a bunch of his music. Like the songs that I have heard, I did go and listen to a couple of the songs. I was like, this is cool, but I didn't feel like, oh, this is just like Earl, at least to me. So maybe I got to listen to more.
It's just whack. Like, you went out your way to diss the man. Earl don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? He be in the crib. He be with his wife. He be with his baby. And then he be with Mike. That's it. That's all he does. And an alchemist. That's all he does. So for you to go out your way to come at him, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me, bro. I think he was whack. Because Peggy, you know what I'm saying? You've been relevant enough in the underground to do your own thing, bro. But now you result into this, going out your way to diss other folks who, earned their stripes, been lit since they was 15. It's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me. And then to know that he inspired you directly on influence, and you said I don't know. Yeah, go ahead, Jelani.
No, I was gonna say it's certain rappers you just look crazy having beef with. Like like you can't. It's no way to. Obviously, Earl could rap. You know what I'm saying? Amazingly, but it's like he's probably not the type that's gonna do a rap battle with somebody. So it's like it ain't even. It's just like it ain't. You ain't getting no points for dissing Earl Sweatshirt. You know?
Nah, that's a fact.
What list do we want to do this week?
Oh, before we get into the list, have y'all seen the details on the David case?
Oh man,
Kinda,
like all right. So I feel like if we talk about David, we might as well talk about real Boston Richie, but that might take up the rest of our time. So what we gonna do? We gonna do David and then list, or David, Boston Richie, and then list?
We can. I don't feel like we're gonna. The Boston Richie part, I ain't got too much to say on that one. I ain't. Well, I think we kind of had a. Didn't we have a discussion about Boston Richie and his
before all of this came out?
Yeah,
because he put out a response video that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I haven't really seen much of it either. It was funny. I saw a clip on Instagram, and it was like something about like how Boston Richie be with his girl, and it was just like, you know, I guess it was a thing or whatever. And you know, his girl giving it to him. He like, oh my gosh, put that on right now. And I was like, I didn't get it. I didn't know what was going on. But I ended up seeing, but quick, I want to touch on the David thing real quick, but cause they got like new evidence that came out about Buddy, about this man might be one of the dumbest criminals I've ever seen, bro. This man ordered 2 chainsaws off of Amazon with a body bag to his crib, but used a fake name. And it's like, you gonna use a fake name but still send it to your real crib? And he bought a shovel off of DoorDash. No, off of Postmates. He got a what's it called? What is that thing? He got a blue pool, a little blow-up pool that was still in the crib. He didn't even get rid of the pool. The pool was still there. And so when they found her body, it had traces of the blue pool in it, because definitely used with the chainsaw. And like her DNA is all over his garage. But yeah, I was just like, hearing that, I was just like, yo, this man, this was, I don't know. He's young. He ain't got to worry about age no more, because his life is done. Facts. But yeah, I don't know. Especially when I saw the 2 chainsaws off of Amazon. It's like, come on, bro. Like, oh no, you got to be smarter than that.
I mean, like, I get what you're saying, but I just think, like, I don't know. When you already are at that point, like once you already have made, I just feel like so many bad decisions were made even before that point. It's already like I don't yet. Like, I agree with your overall point about him being a stupid criminal. I just think he was just. I mean, obviously, sick human being for even messing with a girl that age.
Facts.
Grooming a girl that age. And then to go as far as to I'm not gonna say the word, but to do something to to terminate. I don't like using these YouTube words, but you have to end that person's life in the manner that he did it. It's like, how gone from reality do you have to be to even think to do that, and then 2, to think that you honestly going to get away with it, and then just go on to have a successful career, and this was never going to come back to. it's just a certain level of delusion that comes with that I can't even really fathom, and I don't even want to try to put myself in that mind state. Yeah, he whatever bad he has coming to him, behind those walls, he definitely deserves it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yo, he
Well,
Ubered the girl to his crib.
He's
It's
just an idiot, like delusional beyond like you got to be out of your mind to think that either you're just out of your mind or you're I don't even know. I can't. Yeah, he just delusional.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all think he should get the end of his like the penalty to end his life, or do you think like he should have to live to suffer for the rest of his life?
um I ain't gonna hold you. I think give him the needle. Like from just the information that I've heard, just it's like, bro, you not only you were grooming a girl since she was 11, you had her on Plan Bs at 13. You know, is like it's like, come on, bro. Like he still had videos and stuff in her phone, in his phone, well, on the iCloud of them doing stuff, and then you did this thing to her, and then you chopped her up. That's the like. It's like, come on, bro. Like you a different level of sick at that point. So I get it where it's just like have him suffer, like behind bars. But realistically, he gonna go to PC. He going They're going. Well, I don't know, cause I don't think cause with this type of crime, I don't even think the guards gonna want to protect him. Honestly, like you could go to PC, but they'll still probably let whatever happen to you. So, but yeah, but part of me is just like, yeah, like I don't think he deserves to continue to go on. But I don't know. It's not my call to make.
Yeah, I definitely think they should give him that penalty. And the thing about it is that when they give that to you, it's not like you it happens to you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that have been they've been waiting for they got that penalty and they've been waiting for their day for like 20, 25, 30 years, you know what I'm saying? So he could like the little the taco commercial with his kids, like the little girl, she's like, why not both? Yeah, he's gonna get the penalty. he's, he's gonna get the penalty, but he's also gonna have to hopefully he also has to wait like 20, 30 years before, you know what I'm saying? So he does have a long sentence to sit there and then eventually, you know, you get you get what's coming to you.
Nah, facts. Cause yeah, you got to go through all those appeals.
Yeah, exactly.
What y'all think his last meal gonna be, like a Lunchable?
That's crazy.
All right. You see Caribou is up here. Caribou trending, cutting off the Shay Frost for saying free Palestine. The Shay Frost, the same man who was seen hitting women on camera and then joked about it on stream and said, "Oh, I'm canceled." And you started playing Chris Brown and dancing to Chris Brown and was making fun of him beating women on camera. Had the audacity to draw the line at Caribou saying F Trump, F ICE, and free Palestine. Insane work.
I didn't see the clip.
It's a crazy clip. Like he literally is just like say something because like the Shay's entire thing now is just joking about being canceled. He said, "Oh, I'm canceled, y'all. I'm canceled. I'm canceled." So he said, "Say something to get canceled." Here it is, right here.
You gotta get fuck them, nigga. Give a fuck, nigga. You gotta get canceled, nigga. Let's get canceled right now. You ready?
Okay. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck ICE and free Palestine. What else?
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know.
That's what I feel like.
Oh, okay. Say your shit.
That's really what I feel like.
Okay. Bet. Say less.
So what? Cancel me.
Fuck
She
them,
stood
nigga.
on all
Give a
10 too. Shout
It's
out
actually
to
not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be like
oh,
Jenny.
like cut off the stream, muted.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I thought it was funny how quick he did it though.
Yeah, he panicked for sure. He panicked for sure. I don't know. I just think it's kind of ironic that a guy who is like the epitome of like controversy drew the line at political statements.
People are really scared of. I'm not gonna say what country, but people are scared of offending that country for sure.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If I was, I thought about this when I saw the clip of Stefan Castle put the ball into Denny's chest. I would have I ain't gonna hold you because when you're in that competitive mode, I would have put the ball in the chest and then just said that.
You know Wimby definitely like he was on that with Denny all series, bro.
Right. Yeah, I would have. I mean, we can say it on here, can't we?
Free Palestine?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just making sure they ain't gonna get us.
I say it all the time on the channel, and they be mad in my comments, boy.
Yeah, I would have put the ball in his chest and be like, "Free Palestine, fuck boy." Like,
all right, man. I think it was over with when you said 13 because you can't say teen on here. I know
you can't say teen on here,
bro. You can't, bro.
Bro, that don't even make sense. Why?
So what?
Because they're like overprotective with kids on the platform, which is understandable, but sometimes it'd be OD, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
So what if you counting something like I have
because look, I did the JPEG Mafia and Earl right this morning, and I said the same thing I said earlier. I said Earl, he was a teenage sensation. He like a kid genius, and bro, it was like additional review for up to 24 hours, and then after a while it was like, okay, you passed all the checks, you can upload now. And I was like, dang, like, that's crazy. Because I was like, what did I say in this video? And I was like, oh, I did say he was a kid sensation. He been lit since he was 15. So especially like Mo speaking about 13 in that capacity, change the title. Chatman, mind your business. So yeah. Same difference. But yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. I didn't know that was that restrictive.
Yeah, man. It's I feel like it's probably like right with TikTok because TikTok is pretty. So I think as long as you speak with TikTok language, and people be like, "Why do you speak like that?" It's like it's trying to eat. Like you on for 2 hours talking 2 straight hours, and you can't make nothing off of it because you said, you know what I'm saying, a word. Like you change the way you speak too. Are we looking at Real Boston Richie? This is 11 minutes, so I might speed up through it or skip through it. Yeah. I ain't about to watch 11 minutes of him defending himself.
I don't want to watch 5 minutes of research.
Being with
saying a lot of nothing.
A high schooler.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Well, I hate to say this because I ain't even the type of the internet nigga that's going.
I hate, bro. Please stop saying that. Please stop saying that, bro. Please, everybody, stop saying that. Don't come on the internet saying I don't really do this because I ain't no internet. You're literally doing it right now, bro.
Right.
Stop saying that, bro. Please. Right. You may continue.
And goddamn, speak on my personal life, my relationship status, shit, my career, anything that I went through. Like I ain't never been a nigga that runs to the net and try to speak my behalf on a situation. I always take it to the chin. But it shit damaging it when it's like a person you love take advantage and bully you at all costs. When I'm a nigga that don't sit back and sacrifice everything for this girl. So my nigga, I don't want to get my mama, my sisters, my BM, nigga, my label, nigga, I don't want to get the world about this girl. And since day one, the first time a motherfucker seen me and Shawty together, it been negative. It always been negative. Like even with the age shit, the underage shit, I ain't never going in there and tell nothing about that, tell the truth about that. I always live by one thing. I'm gonna protect her. I'll take it to the chin. As long as you go up, I'm cool.
Chat, man. We about to get you out of here, brother. We got to get you out of here, brother. You playing with the business. ban user. You ban chat, man. All right, let's keep it pushing.
With it. But it gets to the point like I done went through everything with this girl, bro. From the lawsuits, bro, from the blackmailing me, put me in jail, nigga. I don't even name, nigga. I done went through this shit, nigga. I done went through this shit, nigga. With my chest up, nigga. My head up, nigga. My chest out, nigga. I done went through this shit privately, nigga. Just as a man, and it genuinely, and it kind of like I can't. We gonna speak on the real of this shit, like. Fuck all the Instagram shit. Fuck all the keeping up an image. We're gonna speak on the real this shit. It hurt when a motherfucker can just sit right there and bash you, put a false narrative out on you. Oh, and say this about you. Oh, you gay, you this. And man, this is what it all come down to because we broke up. We broke up. You can't say I made a song about you. My song ain't about you. You know, I got 100 hoes. I got 100 girlfriends from 1 million followers all the way down. I got 100 bitches right now. 50 followers all the way to an M. I'm fucking them. And that's the reason we broke up. I can't stop cheating. But I move on gracefully because I don't cheat and you don't cheat too. But the difference is between B, I don't go to the internet and put out, oh, Shawty do this, Shawty fuck this nigga. Shawty goddamn was over here with this nigga. I don't do that, bro. I protect you at all costs. I don't never speak on you negative. For the 2 years we've been in a relationship, you go on the internet, oh yeah, that nigga like shit at the bottom of my shoe. I still in my bed the next 2 days after that in my bed. But I don't go on the internet and got a proof point. I don't live through ego. I don't live through none of that. I move gracefully with this shit. We don't broke up. It don't mean countless times. You don't went on screen with hoes and be like, oh yeah, this nigga this nigga goddamn, I use this nigga, I never loved him. If that's what the narrative you want to push, I still take it. I still, okay, I deal with it. But get what? I move with a purpose and I move with love. If I'm bossing a bitch up and a bitch like she love me for the money, that's your down. That's your downfall. Because I'm loving truthfully. Like my mom and dad have been married for 33 years, but you can't think I don't know what real love. I spot real love from across the street. I know you ain't love me, but I loved you. Down to the floor, I love you. Love everything about this girl. Everything I ever told this girl I'm gonna do, I did. I delivered. Even going to jail and get right back out of nigga, let's go do this. Here go 50,000. Here go 100,000. Every time I ever got caught cheating, I made it right. Here go 50. I'm finna why you 50 right now. You think I don't think that's real love?
I love this girl, but I kept cheating on her.
Yo, this is the issue. Like you met this girl when she was 17. Like you keep ignoring. Like that's the part that you keep ignoring that part, bro. Like he was like what, like 20. Like I don't know how much older than her.
He like 28 right now. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. You met this girl. She's like 20 right now. So you met her when you was like 25, and she was like 17, bro.
He's actually 29.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about it like this is like like this is like a girl around your age. Like it ain't. That's I don't care about y'all ins and outs of y'all relationship, quote unquote. Like you was allegedly getting backdoored by a teenager. Like that's nothing you say. I don't care about how much money you spent on her, like, or you being faithful or like whatever. Like that means nothing, bro. You missing the point of. But I've been knew dude was a weirdo. Like we talked about this before. Like I've been thinking once I added the ages up and people started like I'm like, bro, wait a minute. This is weird. You know what I mean? I'm glad he's finally he's getting the slander he deserves now though.
Yeah, when how he started off talking about so I ain't even talk about the whole underage thing, man. Like, you know, like the truth about that. Like, what's the truth there, my boy? Like
she told me she was 18. We started dating and I found out she wasn't. And I said, oh, and I kept dating her.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, speaking for myself, I don't know no teenagers. Like I don't even know where am I going to even be introduced to the teenage? Like how am I?
You probably seen her on Instagram though.
Yeah, I get. Okay, so she does. I mean, she's a grown woman now, so I can say. But like, speaking on current 20-year-old her, let me be specific. 20-year-old her, she is, you know what I mean, like well developed or whatever, right? So I don't know what she looked like 3 years ago. I wasn't looking at her page or anything like that. So I guess it's possible that he did see her on Instagram. But like, once you find the age out, all that's out the window. Like it don't matter if you keep going. I'm just not putting the blame on a teenage girl for messing with a rapper. Like that's normal teenage girl stuff. It is teenage girls that mess with dudes that's a couple years older than them that work at like FedEx. Just because it's like at the time when they're teenagers, they think like, oh, this is exciting. He's grown. And then they get older and they realize like, oh, that dude was a weirdo. He shouldn't have been doing that. And I think this is exactly what's happening with her. When she was like 16, 17, at first it was like, yo, he's a rapper. Like, this is cool. She's probably bragging to her friends at school. But now she's getting to be like 19, 20, 21. She's looking back like, yo, this dude was weird.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see what this clip said, because the audio is off, so I gotta reshare to get the audio back, because I want to know what she said in this clip.
It's been a long 4 years, and I just turned 20, and some folks on me.
Oh, she just told on them right there. Like, oh, hold on, my bad. She just told on them right there. Y'all heard it?
She said 4-year relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was 20 at the time.
I'm gonna replay it.
In a relationship, about time. It's been a long 4 years, and I just turned 20, and some folks on me.
That's like a normal young girl mistake right there. she don't even in her mind, she don't even know, like, she's not even realizing what she just said. Like, she's not even thinking about.
I think she does. I think she did that on purpose. Like, I think she knew what she was saying right there.
I wouldn't be shocked if bro goes to jail eventually. It'll not like, I don't think it'll be like in the next few months, but like I could see, because she's already been threatening to put out, like, she said she got messages from other teenagers that he been messing with, and I wouldn't be shocked if he went to jail eventually.
But if they, just realistically with the law, if she's 16, and then depending on what you're in, like, legally, he's not doing it wrong. I mean, it's nasty, like, morally, but just to be honest, some dudes, they don't, depending on how you were raised, some people don't see it as like, oh, just because she's 16, like, that's so messed up. They're like, she of age and she bad, so like, whatever,
Yeah.
There were some other things, like, I don't know if you were about to say this, Jelani, my bad if you were, but she did, kind of make this accusation that he, like, took her one time and, like, had her in like a car full of grown men, 8-hour drive, and she had this picture.
Why?
Like, I think he took her, like, he just took her one time and did
he
that.
was like abusive towards her. He said that she said she was in a car for like 8 hours naked. It was her time of the month, so she was obviously, that's its own situation right there. Like, I don't know, it's videos of him like yelling at her after the club, like putting his hands on her and stuff like that. It's obviously it's a just a weird relationship. Not a weird, it's an abusive relationship, obviously.
$200, nigga, you better listen. Don't think about the money. When you catch a place, you better grip it. Ain't had no money growing up, so I be tipping. Even if it get hard, nigga.
Yes, it's GG's, bro. It's GG's, bro.
Yeah.
Because there was some people that was like, why did she hold on to it? Bruh, if I'm the kid in the situation, I don't know the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you blinded by, like, this my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see, you know what I mean? If you that age, well, we already said teen. If you 16, 17, bro, you thinking like, that's my man. Like, you're not thinking like, oh, I need to take this to the cops. Like, you can't blame the kid for not knowing what to do or doing the right thing. They a kid. That's the point. That's the reason why it's a messed up situation, dynamic.
I mean, I will say, like, I don't know, it's just also weird because I think, if you taking this video, it's like you're taking this video because it's wrong, but it's like you're just holding on to it for the day y'all break up. It's
but
like,
you're gonna blame a kid though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this emotional intelligence, bro. Like, you gonna blame a kid? But
I'm saying, like, what I wonder what her mindset was thinking, because I said you're taking this video showing your eye is messed up. It's like, why are you taking it? Because something's wrong, but and I'm not blaming her for doing like, oh, you should have did X, Y, and Z. But I'm just genuinely curious. Like, what was the mindset? Was it like, well, if we do eventually break up, I'm going to hold this over him? You know, like I'm just curious. As I said, because
a kid might legit think that of like I'm gonna expose him on the timeline if he ever, if we ever break up, if I ever get tired of him cheating on me, woo woo. Because I mean, that's the way. You know what I'm saying? A kid in 2024, 2025 is gonna think. You know what I'm saying? Like they're thinking, I'm gonna expose you on the timeline. That's the worst thing to put dirt on them, your reputation. They're not thinking, oh, let me go to the legal system and get him in jail. Like that's not the first thought you know what I'm saying? Because remember when we were talking about it last time on the pod, and I was like, I wonder if she ever talked to him about homework or high school. And then y'all were like, nah, I think she probably lived a completely different life from the average high school junior and senior. Like, she living like a Instagram baddie. If you live in like an Instagram baddie, what's the first thing on your mind? What's the main thing in your world? It's the internet, social media. So when you're thinking about the worst thing you could possibly do to somebody, it's going to social media to smear their name. You're not thinking of like, I need to take legal action. I feel like that's more of a adult, mature, you know what I'm saying, mindset. And it's a kid. Like she was just a kid. She's still a kid now. She's 20. She's not even 21.
True.
Yeah, no, I can't put no blame on her. I mean, like you said, she making teenage decisions, obviously. But yeah, no, he's moral of the story for me is that dude is a weirdo for many different reasons. Like I'm not even knocking you if you grown and you mess with a grown woman and you want to do whatever y'all do together, like okay, whatever. The jokes are funny as far as the toy and all that. Like I've seen a lot of funny jokes, but at the end of the day though, like the reality is you're a weirdo, like for having been, you're a rapper too, you got access to plenty of women around your age that'll mess with you. Like you don't have to be doing that. It's plenty of grown women that's bad too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be going for teenage girls.
Yeah, like I say, like all this stuff, like you say about all the jokes and everything, I feel like that's private. You know what I mean? That's private, personal life. Whatever you do, is none of my business. That's none of my business. But like this, just on a moral level of just the age gap and stuff like that. Like, and then he put out a video because I was never gonna address it. I was never even gonna bring it up. I'm like, all right, that's some messy stuff. That's too messy. But then he came to the internet to defend himself. So I'm like, okay. And then at least if we're gonna speak about David, I feel like this kind of go under the same umbrella. Yeah, man, like Jelani said, bro, like there's 8 billion people on the planet, bro. Like, and this goes with the same for if your homeboy X look good, it's 8 billion people on the planet, bro. Like your homeboy X might look good. It's 100,000 other women in the same area that look just as good, if not better than her, bro. Like it all goes back to having a scarcity mindset. You can't have no scarcity mindset out here, bro. It's plenty around for everybody, man.
Yeah, especially in situations like that. Like I ain't never transitioning off of them, like you said, like with the homeboy girlfriend. Like it's too many. It's too many. But some dudes is weird. Some dudes that's like their thing is to, I don't know. It's almost like they get like an ego boost from doing stuff like that, like grimy stuff like that.
Doing what?
Messing with messing with they homeboy or somebody that they call their homeboy and bring a girl around and then they try to mess with her or something like that. Like it's definitely dudes that move like that out here.
Oh yeah, fact.
Actually, one of that happened to me in high school. Like one of my childhood friends. Like this used to be a thing too. Like you ever had to do where I think it's more like a Facebook thing. Like you might add a girl, don't nobody else from your school. They don't know about her. They're not friends with her at all. Like they have no association with her. And then all of a sudden, next time you check her page, it's like 2 or 3 dudes that you go to school with that's friends with her. Like, bro, you don't even know
ex. That was my ex, bro.
Like, bro, how
I
do
go to
you?
Marietta, and it was like just a bunch of Marietta folks, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, I see what's going on.
Yeah. Like, bro, how do y'all even, like, y'all don't know each other at all? That'd be happening on Instagram too, I think, though. Like now, like
No,
you
facts.
But I
Yo,
ain't
how
gonna
do
lie
y'all
though.
feel?
Go ahead, Ma. I'll let you go.
Nah, what you finna say?
I was just saying I ain't gonna lie. If it's just like one dude, you know what I'm saying, like a common friend, right? A mutual friend. But it's like someone I ain't talked to in years, and it's just one person that follow her. He might probably more than likely just follow her because she fine a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's fair game at that point. But back then, when we was going to school and this person went to a different school and the only person following was my homeboy, and I followed after that, that's nasty work.
Yeah,
super
no,
nasty.
facts. Yeah, I mean, people be, they be sitting there plotting on it. But how do y'all feel about posting your relationship on social media?
I mean, I'm probably not gonna be the one to do it, but like, if she wants to, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't have no issue. I'm just not like, I don't know. It ain't even like I'm against it. It's just I'm not like I don't see the point, honestly. Truth be told, I really don't.
Facts.
But I'm not. I'm not fake.
Go ahead, Jelani. You was about to finish.
Yeah, no, that was it. I was just saying, like, I don't really see the. I see people post their relationships on social media all the time, and then 2 years later, you're not together no more.
It just remind me. I see the tweet. It was like, I like this person so much, and I want to post them. Man, I hate being black. It was something like that because this is really just a black thing, bro. This is really just a black people thing. Nobody else deals with this of like, you know what I'm saying, like not posting the person's face or not, you know what I'm saying, just posting a corner of their pants, and I don't know. And then it's almost like people kind of making it like a how do you say it, superstitious thing. Like if you post them, then y'all not gonna make it. Maybe y'all just wasn't bound to make it from the jump. How about that? Like maybe it had nothing to do with you guys posting each other. That's how I feel. I feel like if you want to post a person, bro, and y'all in an exclusive relation, like y'all gotten to the dating one-on-one stage, I say post them. If you want to, and they want you to as well, like go ahead and post them. Like everything got to be a secret. And then the biggest thing about the secret thing is like I'm gonna just pop out on my wedding day, and ain't nobody gonna know. I think people really truly underestimate how much others do not care about you. Like, I think about this all the time because I ain't been on Instagram in over 2 years. Like, and I already knew probably about 6 months in or whatever, people is not gonna care when I come back to Instagram. Like, it's not gonna be, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be like, oh, okay, Rashad, dude, like it if you like went to high school with me and ain't seen me in a while. It's not like people do not give, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Charles Gambino, Latonia. Nobody cares, bro. So it's like I feel like we can make ourselves the main character a lot with social media and the internet. And I think not posting your significant other is just a part of that of like, oh, I ain't gonna say nothing until we pop out on our wedding day. Nobody cares. Like Taylor Rooks, people might have cared because she had millions of followers online, and millions of men wanted her, or what I mean, around the world. So like a situation like that makes sense. But a local girl with 5,000 followers with like 20 dudes in her DMs, I'm not sure if those 20 dudes in the DM were enough, like in the world, for you to like make your relationship private until you guys got engaged and married.
So my thoughts on it is like personally, I'm not a person to post my relationship online just because I don't feel the need to. Like I don't post a bunch of stuff as it is. So me like going out of my way just to post my relationship doesn't seem like it's just not something I ever care to do. And like as Jelani said, like if she want to post the relationship, I don't care. Like, and it's not that, and that's the other thing. I think there's a difference between you trying to keep your relationship a secret and then you just don't. It's just like I don't feel the need to post. You know, those are like two different things. Because there are some dudes who are like, I'm trying to keep it, and some girls, you know, especially I feel like it's more women. You know, they only want to show like, you know, the hand on the thigh or, you know, yeah, all that little stuff. And because, you know, also girls do be, I don't know, like I feel as we just talked about, people see that you're happy with this person. Some people feel enticed to go after your person, you know. But as I said, like for me personally, like I don't, as I said, like if I'm posting a lot of times, like I went to Vegas. If you saw my Instagram, you would never known I was in Vegas. Cause I'm not posting me in Vegas. I'm like the only thing I posted from that entire trip was I went to Arizona and I went kayaking in the Colorado River, and like I saw some beautiful views. Like I sent some of the pictures, the videos to Rashad, you know, and like the people who are like around me, like I'll send it
Whole
to
time I thought that was Nevada.
Nah, yeah, that was Arizona. But you know, like stuff like that. That's the stuff. Like, and you know, so one of those videos is what I posted, and so, but I don't be feeling the need to just like post my life, and but I do get it for those people who do post all the time. If you're posting all the time, and then it does seem as if you know you're single, and you know, so you sitting there thinking the girl can feel like, oh, you're trying to hide me from the world so you can go do X, Y, and Z, you know? So, but yeah, I don't know. Cause I had this conversation with a girl recently, and I was telling her about how, like in past relationships, that has kind of been a point of contention where like two of the girls I dated in the past, they were like, oh, you know, you don't never post me, you know? And I was like, I don't really be posting anything. And they were like, you know, and they just kind of felt some type of way. And I could tell the girl was just like, well, you know, she asked me, she like, do you feel like that was like a point of contention in your relationship? And I was like, I mean, and I told her straight up, I was like, maybe for them. Like, and you know, that may not be the best thing to say, or like, you know, but I was like, to be honest, like I feel like if we're gonna break up because of social media, then I don't think it was really meant to be, honestly. Because I feel like everybody in my real life know what I got going on, you know? So that's why I like, because I feel like, you know, as I said, it'd be different if I at my job, I'm sitting there playing single, you know? I'm like, I'm bringing you to my job. I'm bringing you around my friends. I'm bringing you around my family. So it's like everybody knows I'm in a relationship. It's just I'm not posting it on the gram. And if that's a point of contention and you care about it that much, to me, then I'm like, so be it, you know? Word to clips.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I definitely think it's more of a woman thing for sure. Because I've never once cared about being posted or anything like that. Like I've never. Last time I posted a girl that I dated on social media literally was high school, like like Facebook days. That was the last time I posted. So yeah, no, I don't. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like if she wanted me to, I'd do it. But I don't. Yeah, like he said she can AI. It's cool. I'm cool with that too, bro. I'm not tripping about anything like that. Well, let me do say this though.
Yeah.
As a guy, I do think it's a red flag though. It's a bad sign if you got a bunch of pictures of your girl on your page and she has no pictures of you.
I think it's another bad sign if all your pictures, like you say, like you have no solo pictures. Like all your pictures are just you and the girl. And it's like, dang, bro, like what else is there to your life except for you date this girl? And it's not the same on her page. Which is
facts.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that before where you go to check her profile, and she's single on her profile, but you look at her boyfriend's profile, then he got a bunch of pictures of her.
Like you ain't got no pictures with the boys, bro. Are we excited? Are we excited, man? How we feeling? Are we excited, yay or nay?
I think it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. Is it
For the audio listeners, for the audio, Jelani usually does that for the audio listeners. I'll do it this time. Quavo and Offset posted together in the studio today. They talking about a final One Last Migo album. I don't like the idea of a One Last Migo album, bro. Like I just say, just bring back Migos. If Takeoff got, what did he say, 1,000 unreleased verses, unload the clip. Unload the clip and just be Migos for the rest of y'all lives, man. Like y'all obviously cannot do it alone. I'm not gonna. Hey, you know when people be like, no shade, full shade. Y'all can't do it alone, bro. Y'all might as well just be Migos for the rest of y'all lives, dog.
I think they're doing this for financial reasons, though. Honestly, like not the pocket watch, but I do think, especially for Offset, like I think he could use the revenue coming in from a new Migos album.
I mean, but why would Quavo help him out in that quest?
They falling out, but he still probably don't want to see him like getting shot in casinos and things like that. Like it's probably still like a certain level of like, all right, like I'll do this just so you can get some money coming in. But like I don't think that whatever happened between them, they'll never say it publicly, but like whatever really it was that happened between them that ended the group, I don't think they'll ever be able to just fully pretend like that never happened and just go back to normal. So, but I think that it will, just from a musical standpoint, I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think I'm excited to hear what they come up with. I'm sure they have like Takeoff verses in the tuck that they're gonna probably throw on there, you know. So I think, you know, it's glad to see they finally, you know, coming together, doing, you know, this album. I think, you know, it's a good play for both of them at this point in their career, honestly. I feel like their individual buzz is kind of trailed off a little bit. So, you know, why not get the band back together and, you know, make some millions, you know, because that tour going to go crazy.
100%. Like, I don't know the last hit from Quavo. Like, I know the Turn Your Click Up, dog. Turn Your Chick Up. Like, that was a big song. But I don't know one since then that was kind of like that level. Unless one of y'all know one that I'm missing. But yeah, that. And then Offset, he had the joint with the Don Toliver on the last album. That was a radio hit. But outside of that, you know what I mean? Like we both said, bro. Like it's just, and then like we were talking about last episode with Jelani, talking about rap groups. Ain't no rap groups no more. Like I think that's what we need to look at, Mo, as opposed to the, you know, Kendrick and Drake getting along and collaborating. Like just collaboration in general of like rap groups. Why are there no more rap groups, bro? Everybody coming up as individuals. And I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. Like there's not one rap group on the come up right now. I mean, Cuzzo's is the only rap group that I know right now. Shout out Cuzzo's.
I mean, really no group outside of K-pop. Like in any genre.
Flow.
I mean, kinda.
we talking like popping right now, like on a mainstream level, who's popping? Because even if I ask you like who's the most popping rock band right now, like it ain't like no Coldplay or nobody like that right now, or Fall Out Boy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, on a mainstream level, groups are not really a thing like that no more.
Yeah,
shout out Infinity Song.
Shout out them.
I was just shouting out Infinity Song. They're not like, you know, rock star major, but you know, especially with Momo getting all this attention lately, like they definitely buzzing for sure.
I'm like the last group that probably like I think now that so many of the artists that are popping, they have groups, but it's really mainly more about their like solo careers, and then they do stuff with the group, but people mainly just go to it because they enjoy the solo artists, and they just want to hear them more of their music. And the example I think of is Brent Fires with Sonder, or Cleo Soul with what is that, Salt? Yeah, so stuff like that. I think it you don't really see too many people just have like groups. And as Jelani say, like even like the rock bands, it ain't rock. I mean, I don't even know where rock is right now. It's either country or hip hop. It seemed like, honestly.
Yeah, for real.
Country, hip hop, or pop.
Yeah, country is real. It's real popping right now.
Mm-hmm. I guess all the white people, they getting back to their roots.
You've been looking for love and all the wrong.
Shout out to Post Malone.
Shout out Post. Yo, someone was like, "Hey, are you gonna be rapping on your next album?" And then it was like a thing after a concert, so it was a bunch of fans, and this one fan was like, "He was never a rapper. They just do that label." And I was like, "He's not. She's not talking to you. She's talking to Post Malone." And he was like, "It's a lot of stuff on the next stuff. That's all I can say." And
I saw that. I saw that clip. That was, yeah. Like whatever that young Caucasian lady was, she was very annoying.
Mo, anything from you or on anything else?
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. We smoking on that Boston pack. Love to see it. If the Hawks get eliminated, I am cool with it as long as Boston gone too. That is personally my biggest NBA op. So
for sure, I hate the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, so so that was a beautiful game. Shout out Joel Embiid. Shout out Maxey. Honestly, I'm a Joel Embiid fan. Like I've been a fan of like the Sixers since the beginning of the process, honestly. Because I like Ben Simmons. I liked Jimmy Butler when he was there. The Harden time, but the rest of them, they've been doing their thing. So, but yeah. So overall, I would love to see the Sixers. Like, I would love to see Embiid finally get over the hump. Like, at least make it to a finals, or at least make it to like a conference finals. Well, really, a finals.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I feel like because both of them, bro, like the Knicks and the Sixers, like they both need to get to the finals. So it's like, I mean, and Cleveland too. Like James Harden has to get to the finals too, and the East is wide open. It's not going to be this open again for a while. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to any three of them. But I think this might be Wemby's first one, bro. I think this might be Wemby's first this year.
Yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be. I can't wait for the OKC and Spurs matchup. That's gonna be really good. How many games you think the Lakers win?
Oh, who they got? The OKC?
Yeah.
If Luka come back, I think they can make it competitive.
They said Luka not even close to coming back. That's what they said yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think they can get a game. 5.
I can see them getting 2.
I don't know about that.
I can see LeBron just putting the team on his back for 2 games. Anything beyond that, I don't know, but I can see him getting 2.
But then I think the problem is if LeBron start putting the team on the back, Shea gonna put the team on his back, and so now you got that's gonna be tough. I mean, I could see possibly maybe 2. Like they catch them slipping. You feel me? But yeah, I think I'm giving it 5 games, honestly.
Yeah, realistically, that'll probably be the case. But I wouldn't be shocked if they got 2.
This was hands down the funniest tweet of the playoffs so far, bro.
No,
yeah,
I definitely can see them.
He literally just quit, bro. He just quit
because he knew he wasn't. He was like, this team. And then who the Spurs playing?
Spurs. They playing. Who else won in the West? OKC won. Lakers won. Oh, Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
I hope Ant come back.
Yeah. I don't want to see Ant be out for the rest of the playoffs. That'd be whack.
Yeah, if he doesn't come back, that's an easy win for them.
Yeah,
that'll be a great conference finals though. Spurs Thunder.
That's the championship right there.
Yeah, I was about to say it's literally the only like series that matters in the West and kind of the entire playoffs. So the East, Cleveland. Who's Cleveland playing?
Detroit Pistons.
Oh, okay, Detroit. Yeah. Okay. Cleveland, Detroit, and then
Sixers next.
New York and Philly. The Subway Series. Pretty good.
Yeah, no. So either way, I'm cool with any one of these teams coming out. I don't have anything against any of these teams, especially in the East. Like, I don't want to see the Cavs go, but like the Knicks, Pistons, or Sixers, I'd be cool with them going to the finals.
I think for the sake of James Harden, bro, like it'd be nice to see him get back to the finals, bro.
I don't even care at this point. It's like it ain't even. I think at this stage of his career, it ain't even like nobody's gonna hold it against him.
Yeah. People ain't gonna be like, you never made it to the outside the conference finals, like.
Yeah, nobody like it is what it is. His era for getting that type of criticism was like late 2010s, early 2020s. At this point, it's like you already a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Anything else, Mo?
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. You know,
we're gonna start back with the list next episode. We was getting back into our groove this one, but next episode we figured the list out.
I'll blame Boston Richie for that shade room conversation, cause like that was another reason why I didn't want to touch it. I was like, it's too shade roomy for me, but I mean, I felt like David was kind of like in the same, you know what I mean? It's a little more newsy, of course, serious. But, you know, I wanted to see the Boston Richie response. I wanted to see what he said. So, yeah.
Yeah, nasty individual.
No, facts.
Yeah, well, let's get out of here, boys. Let the people know where they could find you. And, yeah, we'll do it like that.
I ain't really been active on social media like that, but you can follow the page. Well, if you do want to follow me, you underscore Jelani, 2 underscores the end. But you can follow the podcast page on Instagram at the 1 a.m. podcast, on Facebook at the 1 a.m. podcast too, and on TikTok at the 1 a.m. pod, POD. Salute.
You can find me on TikTok at Rubberband Mo. You can find me on Instagram at RBMO ____. You can find me on X at
See, we get back to that groove. I'm slipping, dog. I forgot that. I low-key wanna run it back, man.
Yeah, he said, bro, rusty.
Preseason. My bad, dog.
That's all good. Yeah, as I say, y'all can find me on X.
There we go.
Yes, sir. But yeah, find me on X at monos ___. And yeah, check out In Between Time out now under my name RBMO. More music on the way. And yeah.
You got to unmute.
All night. I'll be up all night. I was singing the song. I was trying to look for it on like Spotify to share the screen or whatever. But
yeah, I'm gonna sit down and listen to the project because I didn't even.
I'll make sure y'all check it out. Hold on, I'm trying to find
that. Preach.
SEO tripping, bro. SEO been tripping with the project because it should just pop up. I feel like. Let me put in Spotify. See if it'll pop up if I put like. Okay. All right. Cool. Hold on. RB mode music. Oh dang! See, it's crazy. They literally have like your old project up here. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up. If you like just Googled yourself, they have your old project up here. Why risk it? All that stuff. Let me see. No, it's a whole nother artist page. I be up all night. See what I'm talking about? SEO playing with your name, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you go to Spotify or Apple like directly, it just pop up.
All right. I be up all night. All right, come on. What we doing? All right, it want to act up because we got company. Y'all know how that goes.
Right.
Look. Lane Secure, hey, he already know.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate it.
Lane Secure them packs for Greg Owen, he already knowing. Nah, see, they playing with you, Mo.
Dang, bro. Now they trying to blacklist me.
Bruh, that's what Michael Jackson was saying, bruh.
The Rock Nation will pay for their crimes.
Facts. Dang, bro. It's our fault, bro. We should never they getting their get back from all them Jay-Z conversations we done had. They like, you thought we forgot, huh?
Well, y'all look it up. It's RB mode in between time. Let me if I put time, will it make a difference? Oh, it's still tripping. But y'all look it up. Obviously, Lame Secure and Pax Full found it. So if he found it, y'all can find it. RB mode in between time. It's my favorite project of his so far. And yeah, you guys check it out. Hey, we are out. That's it. We good.
Yes, sir.
He's saying BR mode. Is it BR mode?
It's RBMO.
Well, I mean, I know that from like
the love. The love is there though.
Yeah, okay. I was like, maybe if I look up BR mode, it'll pop up. Like you Baton Rouge. Like
That like rain. All right.
Oh no, see there it is. There.
Yes, sir.
All right,
yeah, appreciate that, bro.
We'll see that. We'll see y'all next week on 1 a.m.
Peace.
Throw your motherfucking hands. Get 'em high.